So we're gonna do a quick safety brief on things that you can do and can't do in the garden. This is for safety. With tools, we're never gonna run with tools in our hands. We're just gonna walk. Wherever you have to go, you're gonna walk. So these tools, these little rakes and shovels, they may look like they're good for pounding and hammering, but they're not. We don't want to pound and hammer. We just want to use them to level out the surface, dig a little hole. Same thing goes for the larger rakes and shovels. There's a leaf rake, bowl rake. Neither one of these is for pounding. We don't want to pound with the rakes. We don't want to pound with the shovels. When you're using the shovels, just grab it at a height that's comfortable for you. It doesn't matter how much bigger it is than you. And don't pound it into the dirt. Slowly push it into the dirt. And what you want to do is use your foot to kind of push. Don't jump up on the shovel. It's not a pogo stick. And we don't want anybody falling over flat on their face and getting hurt. Now with the forks, these are the forks, it's the same thing. You're gonna put your foot on it and kind of push it in. It's good for digging, a little easier sometimes than the shovel. Don't try to stand on it. Just gently push it in with your foot. And when you're walking with it, you're gonna hold it in the down position. You don't wanna hold it up while you're walking because we don't want any serious accidents. This is a fertilizer. When you're handling the fertilizer, wear gloves, all right? And try to just gently sprinkle it around. We don't wanna make a big dust cloud. You don't wanna be breathing it in, so be gentle with the fertilizer. We have gloves. You can wear gloves if you want. You don't have to. Gloves are best for when we're picking up big brush piles. Then you want gloves. You should always have a hat close by. It gets hot sometimes. Not so much here. We're in a pretty shady area, but when you're working in your garden, at the school or at home, have a hat close by. If it starts to get too hot, you'll want to throw on your hat. Same thing with water. You want to have water with you. Again, it gets hot, you start to get dehydrated. We want to stay hydrated just like we want the plants to stay hydrated. If you're able to, we'd like you to bring compost. You can bring in a little baggie, a little bucket, whatever's easiest for you. And eventually we'll start making our own compost. When you're lifting anything up, if it's too heavy for you, get somebody else to help you. It's easier with two people than with one. Or ask your parent or a parent in the garden to help you lift something or move something. Same thing with the wheelbarrows. If the wheelbarrow's too heavy, leave it. One of the parents can move it to where it needs to be moved. We're gonna be doing some painting, sanding. Any sanding that we do, I'll bring dust masks for you. If you don't have a dust mask, don't do any sanding. You don't want those dust particles getting in your lungs, okay? Same thing with painting. You don't wanna get paint all over yourself. We're gonna try to be very clean as we're painting. So I believe that'll do it for today. At the end of the day, put all the tools here and on this table. Roll up your gloves like this, throw it in the bucket. I'll put everything in the shed that needs to go into the shed. Hope you guys have fun with Garden Club this year, and we'll see you next time.